Hi everyone, happy Friday. It's been a minute since I came here on TikTok or social media. I have been very busy, the beginning of a new year, new administration, so much going on. And my assistant decides to, pursue bigger and better endeavors, which I wish her well. We have been together for the last 3 years. But now I think I'm back. I've found another assistant who's very capable. Now I can get back into communicating with you guys on what's been happening. Today I wanted to talk more about know your rights. If you are an immigrant, if you are a someone in the United States who is not a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident, you need to know that right now you may be subject to searches and arrest. And I'm saying this because someone told me, like early in the morning in their neighborhood, they just saw two cops randomly. They found individuals who were getting ready to go to work, and they decided to search their cars, and they sat them on the floor, on the ground. Uh, so now I'm like, I need to have this know your rights live or video so that people can know what are your rights. You have rights. You have due process rights. So so if this happened to you, you know that you have the right to remain silent. You don't have to discuss your immigration status. If a police officer happens to arrest you, you may tell them your name, give them your paperwork, but you do not have to discuss of any immigration status. If you are if you are not a U.S. citizen, then you have to tell them what is your status, but you don't have to go in the details. Um, so if an immigration agent asks if they can search your belongings, you may say no if there's no probable cause or if they don't have a warrant. Of course, this is difficult for someone who is an immigrant, who's someone who is not probably fluent in English. So, but you have to stand up for your rights. And I also have to tell you that you should carry your ID, photo ID, your immigration status. If you have, let's say you have an asylum pending, you need to carry your work permit. You need to carry your asylum application receipt notice, and you need to all your hearing notice, so that you can show the people or immigration people or even the police in case they arrest you. So I also wanted to let you know, if the police or ICE officers come to your home, you don't have to open. They need to show a warrant, a search warrant or an arrest warrant. They can show it at the door or at the window. If they don't have that, they don't have the right to come into your home. I also wanted to let you know that usually there was a rule in place by the DHS that officers need to get permission before they can search some public areas such as churches and schools. But right now, as of January 20, this year, 2025, the DHS or the acting DHS secretary posed that rule, which means officers can just go into churches or like around, inside, around churches or public gathering, and they can search or arrest people. So that you need to know that. So I'm going to post the Know Your Rights red cards that were issued by one of the immigration laws nonprofit. It's very helpful to know your rights, and to know that what to say and how to behave in case of an arrest. So I will keep providing more details. Right now, as we speak, the administration is working on an executive order that will prevent non-resident or illegal immigrants. And there is a confusion of what is an illegal immigrant, because when you read, they say illegal immigrants, but then it says that the executive order or executive action will prevent all non-residents from obtaining any federal funds, any federal benefits, like no housing, no food stamp, no school. I don't know if because all the kids go to school for free, right? So I don't know if they're gonna be required to pay for school. So we are waiting to see what that executive action is going to specifically state in regards to which benefits non-residents will not be allowed to have. So another executive action that's being thrown or is being worked on will be to prevent non-residents again from obtaining work permit while their cases are being processed. Let me give you an example. If you have a green card petition pending, you usually file for adjustment of status, and you file for the work authorization so that you can work while the process is pending. And we know immigration proceedings take a long time. They take years, especially now that they are laying off the federal workers. It's going to take even more time. So if you have a green card pending, if you have an asylum pending, if you have a VAWA petition pending, if you have a U visa petition pending, if you have I'm trying to think all of the petition, family petition pending, and you are in the U.S., you may not be eligible for work permit for that time. So this is very, very, it's a very life-changing. It's a big development, because people were thinking this only concerns illegal, undocumented immigrants. But the definition of illegal immigrant is very blurry, it's gray when it comes to how these executive actions are coming out and who they are targeting. So those two executive actions, we are waiting to see. Again, one that takes away all the benefits from non-residents. So I don't know how they're gonna take away benefits from refugees, because refugees, they come here as refugees, and they are, when the country welcomes refugees because they want to help them. So they are under public housing, they have, food assistance and schooling assistance and all the stuff, but they are not residents. They are not permanent residents. They don't have a green card. Same as this asylee or asylum seekers, or people who are waiting on their cases, like VAWA petition. VAWA is victim of abuse. They usually have public assistance. They are allowed to have public benefits. So we will see. So I will keep you posted. Again, this is Attorney Claudine Gasana. Please share this video and stay tuned as I will try to communicate, as often as I will be able to. So you have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye.